Hello friends, welcome to Magic with Melly. You are magical. Thank you for sharing space with me, Melly. And this is a reading I'm doing after yoga and after lunch. This is going to be our time where I highlight something for you that maybe you need to know, or something about yourself. We have a Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is sort of indicating holding on to something, holding on to a specific way of, like, maybe you're manifesting and expecting it to come in a certain way, but maybe your manifestation has already showed up and you overlooked it, and something like that. We have Wheel of Fortune reverse. Someone could benefit from mirror work if you just looked in the mirror and smiled. If you look in the mirror and try to enjoy yourself more instead of hating what you see, try loving what you see. Practice things that are good for you in the mirror. You could literally have sex with yourself in front of a mirror, and that might actually really help your confidence of, like, dang, I'm sexier than I thought. You could smile and be like, wow, my smile is better than I thought. You know, you could, like, boost yourself up here, just like you would boost up a stranger or boost up your friends. Boost yourself in the mirror. I'm seeing a green car. There's so many green cars and yellow cars out today, friends. We have the Fool card reverse. You could benefit from dragons as spirit guides. If you believe in the metaphysical / magical world, you could work with dragons and see what they have for you. This card is the Six of Swords. Some of you may not have felt safe with your psychic abilities. You know, clairvoyance is very triggering because if people can't see what you see, they don't believe you. Energetically or physically. And that's hard, right? Someone's had a lot of conditionings of, like, the spirit world doesn't exist, or this doesn't exist, blah, 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 doesn't exist. And someone's work on themselves has unlocked something that was really suppressed. And maybe you've seen a lot of sabotage, whether you self-sabotage or other people sabotaged you. Maybe they saw how powerful you could be or would be and just didn't want to let you be that. Especially if your power or your ability was intimidating, or it was shaking up someone's belief systems. I'm seeing a Nine of Wands now. Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups. It's like someone's sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they need to walk away from what doesn't serve them. I'm seeing another yellow car. You could drive a Dodge or a Jeep, a Honda, or a Toyota. I'm hearing if you let go enough to even just allow yourself to go on vacation, a green car. So green cars and yellow cars are significant. If you let yourself go on vacation, you'll find something on that vacation that will help you when you come back. That's what I'm hearing. You might be going on vacation and you find the love of your life, or the love of your life is going to offer you a vacation. If you already have someone in your life, that might not pertain to you, but it may, and you're not ready to receive that the person that's you think is the love of your life isn't the love of your life. The love of your life is someone who's going to be, like, you're going to be validated spiritually that they're your love of your life. 9 of Cups. It's like where you might think it, okay, thinking they're the love of your life is great and all, but on a spiritual level, knowing that they're the love of your life, that's another energy that cannot be shaken. Like, someone can be great, and if you settled with him, it'd be great. But some of you, your mission on this earth, your purpose on this earth requires you to have someone who's a soulmate or even twin flame, like where you're just like validated on a spiritual, on a soul level that they're your person. And some of you will be finding that person on vacation. Especially if you love to travel, you're gonna find the person meant for you doing what you love. You're not gonna find them on some dating website. You're not gonna find them in your hometown where you're miserable. Like, you're the Magician reverse. Some of you are trying too hard in places where, like, your energy should be effortless. So if you feel like you're trying hard, you're not in the right place, whether it's physically or in the heart space. I hate to break it to you that way, but if you follow the love frequency of, like, I'm gonna love myself, everything I do is something that I love, everything that I do is something that I want, you know, the love of your life is going to be set on your path as reward for that. So yeah, if you love to travel, you're gonna find the love of your life traveling. If you love singing, you're gonna find the love of your life singing. Like, just take that and go the distance. And the love of your life, or the loves in your life, you'll be safe letting your inner child play. Like, you're not going to be judged for, oh, you want to play with Play-Doh? You want to play with clay? Kids do that. It's like, you're not going to be judged for that. If anything, the love or loves of your life will join you and play with you, and, like, no matter what your age is. I'm hearing trampolines are significant and swimming pools for some reason. And someone's grieving being stuck. Like, they're okay, Spirit's saying you're stuck right now because you're not the new version of you and you're not the old version of you. So you're just stuck in the middle. You literally get to choose. Do I want to stay in the matrix? Do I want to stay miserable? Do I want to stay with old energy? Or do I get rid of all that and become the version I'm supposed to be? Someone feels stuck because they have not chosen between the old them or the new them. It's like Spirit won't let you choose the old you. Spirit won't let you choose the matrix. Spirit's making you choose love. Spirit's making you choose better, but you're like, you're stuck because you can't choose the old things, but you're still choosing not to choose a new thing, if that makes sense. Like the new thing feels so scary. But it doesn't have to be so scary. Fear, there's healthy amounts of fear. Not working with fear is what makes it more scary than it needs to be. Oh, we have the Eight of Swords again, but it's coming up next to the Five of Wands. It's like resistance with yourself in your own reality. Temperance. Have patience with yourself. This is literally like, okay, in the mirror, you look in the mirror and you're like, normally maybe you hate yourself. Okay. A new energy is going to be hard at first because you don't recognize the energy. You don't know what's going to come about this energy. But I'm hearing like you get to choose. Like, old energy is comfortable because you know what it is. New energy is uncomfortable because you don't know what it is. We have the Six of Wands reverse. Someone's fearing their own success because they're fearing failure. Failure and success happen together. You have to know failure to know success, because failure shows you what not to do. So how do you know what to do if you don't know what not to do? Right? You need both. Someone's stopping themselves because of failure, but you need to fail to succeed. You can't just skip the failure and go straight to success. You're just discounting and skipping a lot of things with yourself. The learning process is the most loving process. And I think this maybe comes from judging people by their cover, or like by what it looks like, of just like everyone looks like they're successful. It's because they're not going to front with their failure. They're going to show you the success because it's like they show you, yes, the success is possible. But if you ask them, they'll share with you all the failures. You know, they'll be like, no, it was hard to get here. You know, like so someone, when they show their success, is because they're proud of them overcoming their failures. And it's like, when you focus on failure, focusing on failure, whether you're avoiding failure or whether you just don't want to fail, whatever this thing with failure is, fear of it, you'll attract it. So some people, once they found success, they're not going to focus on their failures. They're going to focus on, building on that success. It doesn't mean that the failures aren't there. It's that they're not focusing on it. Something like that. It's not like not everyone's gatekeeping, though we do have gatekeepers in the communities. Not everyone's gatekeeping. We have Ace of Swords and King of Swords. Someone needs to be careful, though, that there are people who will gatekeep the, quote, the way, because competition in community is intimidating, or they don't want to lose clients. It's kind of weird, but it's giving, like, if you just let go, you're making room. So, like, say for example, I have a client, and in the community, if there's gatekeeping, it's almost like not telling that client about something that will help them. It's like, that's not helping me or you, Because if I help my client's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you helped me. But if I don't help my client, they're gonna be like, why didn't you tell me? I see a yellow card. Letting go, though, is like, if I let that client go to someone who will help them, they'll still look back and be like, oh, I helped them because I helped them get to someone who helps them. But if I am worried about, oh, I'm going to lose my client, I will lose my client because my focus is on that and my actions manifested that. But if I'm just open to, okay, I got to let this client go, they're aligning with someone else, so I'm not aligned with them, or I am or will be, and it's like, if I let them go, that gives me space for a different client that is aligned with me, that also needs me. It's like someone needs to not be so stuck on something or someone, and not to gatekeep, because then you will be gatekept yourself by the universe. So if I'm like gatekeeping, oh, I don't want my client to go to that person, then Spirit will be like, well, I have all these clients for you, but I'm not gonna give them to you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you get what you give. So make sure that you are loving and open and not stuck on anything or anyone, and the universe will treat you the same way. A green car and an orange car came through. I let who I think may be the love of my life, I let them do what they want, and they showed me that what they want right now is not me. Maybe I'm what they need, but I'm not what they want. Okay, and so I'm gonna let them do what they want. One day they're gonna see that they need me, you know? And they're gonna be crawling back. It's like Always Be My Baby and We Belong Together by Mariah Carey vibes. But also, it also helps people figure out where they really should be, because they gotta know what not to do in order to know what to do. So like, just letting go gives people the space to do that. It even gives you the space to do that. Okay. And collective, we have the Hanged Man and Five of Cups. Someone's grieving because they learned here. Someone, and that grieving is frustration, anger, anxiety, depression, crying, punching it out, sweating it out. There's just basically being self-deprecating until the version of you or the situation from the old version of you is dissolved. We have the Hierophant and the Five of Cups again. Someone's really committed to somebody here. Of like, I think someone was really spiritually validated about something. And I think that's what's making this part easier, of like dark nights of the soul, like experiencing dark nights of the soul. It's easier because of the spiritual validation someone's getting. A green car and an orange car again. Another green car, but one of the green cars took a U-turn. So I think someone's heart space is literally, they took a U-turn. Queen of Swords. Okay, there was Queen of Swords energy in the last reading where someone was like getting rid of a Queen of Swords. Maybe they're going towards a Queen of Pentacles. Because I'm thinking like the Queen of Swords in the reading was kind of a phony. And the Queen of Pentacles was authentic, and it's like really highlighted like what's real, what's not real. Like it takes realness and then it takes fake, you know, and then they had an orange car. It takes two opposites to really know the difference. And so someone was shown that, and they're like, oh, like, yeah, Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Like, someone's like, don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. It's like someone's impatience made them choose wrong. Love takes time. That song by Mariah Carey also, but just that phrase, period. Love takes time. Nine of Swords. Death reverse. Yeah, someone's sick and tired of being sick and tired. So that means they are ascending. And that may mean that sick and tired feeling is going to be, it's going to like implode. And then kind of, it's like really pushing all of that sick and tired energy out. It's surfacing. It's bubbling to the surface. You acknowledge it and fully let it go. And be like, this energy, thinking about this person, thinking about that person, thinking about it in this way, thinking about just perspectives, old perspectives, old people from your past. They will resurface, and you're supposed to acknowledge them and be like, I don't want to think about that person anymore. Why am I thinking about this person? Teach me the lesson, and then help me let it go. If you affirm that, the Star card, King of Pentacles. There's a King of Pentacles that is recognizing the rarity that was exuded from the love of their life, or from finding other people that are like them, like the true self. I think the true self is suppressed, so they have a hard time finding other people that are like them because they suppress their true self so much. But with enhanced self-expression, you'll attract more people who are like you. So if you're like, I want more people that are like me, then you have to show more people the likes of you, I guess. Wording that's kind of silly, but I think you get what I mean. Ten of Cups. Next to the Nine of Pentacles, though, reverse. So I was like, I think someone who stands firm in their beliefs and who they are really showed this person how to do it. It kind of sucks if they accidentally pushed you away first, though. But everything happens for a reason, so I think it was its own unique form of expressing like what someone needed or wanted out of the situation. But yeah, someone who stands firm in who they are and their beliefs. Maybe they weren't easily shaken up by something, and then they got pushed away because like old tactics didn't work on this person. Something like that. Everyone's story is going to be a little bit different, so I can't be too specific. If you need specifics, you feel like you need a personal reading, you feel like my collective messages are reaching you but not enough, I have personal readings on Etsy. Someone needs to protect themselves as they're connecting in their connections. Not everyone or everything that appears for you is for you. So people could be fronting. Some people could be fronting fake love because they see what they can get out of you. It's like, don't let that happen. Seeing more yellow cars and more green cars. When you let go of, so if you have love for somebody and you need to let them go, let it go. If they come back, you know it's yours. You know that they had the time and space to experience other people, other things, other whatevers, and they came back to you. That's profound. They couldn't find you in the other people, in the other things. It's like they already found what they were looking for, but they had to really make sure that what they were looking for, like, I don't know, like, they had to really, like, solidify. Like, you know, you can see potential in people, but are they really that? Someone just, like, needed to see things all the way through and see things all the way through and see things all the way through. And then if they come back, it's really yours. But if they don't have those experiences, they're still gonna have, like, doubt in their heart and such and such and such and such. Someone needs to watch The Notebook. Or remember the story of The Notebook. It's like Allie, the love of her life and the person she was gonna marry, she saw the love of her life, like, she saw his name or she saw his face when he proposed to her. The other guy proposed to her. And it's like, your soul will trigger or tell you something. And maybe it's like there's still unfinished business. You gotta finish your business. 6 of Cups. I'm hearing the community or people around you didn't expect you to finish what you start, or they don't want you to finish what you start because of how powerful completing a project would be, or how powerful you would be if you were like power couples. Okay, like, that's intimidating because it makes them look to their own partners or their own situation, be like, this is not that, you know, and like they try and take it down or they try and stop it, and it's like, don't let them. Don't let them knock you down to their levels. Force them to rise to your level. Yeah, 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups. It's safe for you to just... This queen, look at her, how she's just like, pour it out. If you have tears, cry them. If you have emotions, speak on them. Someone needs to know where you're at, mentally, physically, spiritually, when it comes to a connection. The World and Ace of Cups. The divine timing is working on you and your person or your situation. I know divine timing's not the easiest to hear because you want it on your timing, but trust that if it's going to happen on divine timing, it's going to be better than what you planned. Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords reverse, and the Moon. Some of you don't know what to get rid of in order to make room for your new person, place, or thing, or, you know, whatever you're moving into. So I'm hearing ask Spirit for clarity. Because with that Moon card, it's like you may not know what to do because there's something you don't know. You can't make a healthy decision if there's something that's missing that needs to be disclosed. Like, you need full disclosure. So ask Spirit for full disclosure, for clarity. Even asking Spirit for full disclosure, like, you need to be energetically ready to hear something you don't want to hear as well. The Hermit, Justice reverse. Yeah, you may be avoiding some of this because it's going to inconvenience you to know what you know. But it's only inconvenient for your ego. Your soul is like, you need to know this so you can make a healthy decision. So, yeah, Two of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing you have been delayed or put off for long enough, and Spirit has had enough. A green car. Spirit has had enough of this bullshit, and the time is now to decide things. How I was saying earlier in the reading, another green car. You might be stuck because Spirit's not letting you choose old things, but you're not choosing new things either, or making room for new things. So, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but this is now, it's time for me to leave the reading and for you to do the work. Okay, because I could tell you, I could sit here for hours and tell you what to do and what not to do, what to do, what not to do, but if you don't do the work, you're not going to see it or experience it yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying all this from personal experience plus what I'm still learning. The more I let go, the more I can move in the way that I want to move. Like, I can literally feel myself be less stuck because, like, I was still choosing old habits and behaviors and things and people and places and blah, 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 blah. It's like, when Spirit won't let you choose those things, what will you do? You either stay stuck or you move on. And what does it take to move on? Letting go. And it might feel like Jack and Rose at the end of Titanic, where it feels like life and death, but it's more like you're slowly killing yourself by not letting yourself be who you're meant to be, you know? On a soul level, you feel it, where you're like, I don't want to be here anymore. And it's like, it's more like you don't want to be this version of you anymore. It's not that you want to be gone completely. It's that you just don't know how to navigate this new part of yourself because there's so much old energy around still. And I'm going to leave the reading here, so you guys and gals, feel free to update me on how you're doing. I'd love to know how this resonates with you, or even what you're going through. It helps the collective in any way, shape, or form if you just send energy towards the channel, liking, commenting, sharing. anything like that will definitely help your energy. Like, I'll be able to read your energy more clearly the more you interact with the videos. But with that being said, I just pray this video reaches the right people. I pray you do what you need to do to show up authentically. And stay magical. Take care until I see you next time. Bye. Bye.